know what I like to do after telling a story? I like to give a shout out to one of my subscribers. So be patient while I get through to the story and you can find out if you're the lucky viewer. I do ask that you tap the red box below the screen that says subscribe so that you don't miss any more updates from me. Today's story is about the death of the popular Ghanaian actor's wife, Betty Jennifer. It's disturbing, heartbreaking, and foul. If you watch African movies, you know Chris Attoh and Betty Jennifer. So Chris and Betty got married at a private event in North Kenesha, Accra, Ghana in October 2018. And then after a couple of months, about 7 months after their wedding, an incident happened. But first, a week before that incident, gossip blogs started hinting that Chris and his wife were having problems. And you know how fans are, they started digging around and then they noticed that Chris deleted all the photographs of his wife on his Instagram account without a word. And then his wife didn't say any word either. And fans began piecing two and two together because usually when celebrity couples fight, they first yank out their photos and then block or unfollow each other on social media handles. Then it was alleged that they had broken up, but neither of the two publicly confirmed or denied the story. So you can imagine this tension growing. They're just a happily married couple. They haven't even been married for that long, right? So if you know Chris, you remember that this was Chris' second attempt at marriage, by the way. He divorced his first wife, Damilola Adegbite, back in 2018 as well. Then on May 10 of 2019, the unfortunate thing happened. Chris's wife, Betty Jennifer, left her office in 6300 block of Ivy Lane around 5 p.m. and was walking to her car when a man armed with a handgun approached and shot her at the parking lot. When she tried to run away, the man ran after her and fired at her multiple times with at least one shot hitting her, and the gunman then made his escape in a getaway car. Betty Jennifer was found in a parking lot outside her office. She sustained one shot to the head and one shot to the body and was pronounced dead at the scene of the incident. This happened in Maryland, USA. So the Maryland police swung into action. They immediately declared the killer wanted and described him as a black male with a thick build and black hair, wearing a dark shirt and pants. And this description came because there were lots of eyewitnesses when the incident happened. People were there. There were about up to 12 people who testified that this was exactly what the killer looked like. So then the police released a composite sketch drawn from witnesses narrating what the unknown gunman looked like. And then as the story developed, Chris Attoh was invited for questioning by the US police as part of the ongoing investigation into his wife's death. But we don't know the details of that investigation. So then there were more developing incidents. The police were out there searching for this killer. No one knows who he was or who sent him or why he was there. Then the Greenbelt police spokesperson, George Matthews, said that some cryptic tweets Chris shared about relationship and loyalty some hours before Betty was murdered were all being considered in the ongoing investigation. So here's what happened. Before Betty was murdered, right, Chris tweeted something. It was probably a coincidence. He tweeted that #Chris Attoh, when it comes to relationships, remaining faithful is never an option, but a priority. Loyalty is ever ... So as investigation went on, it was revealed that Betty was married to a convicted drug lord called Kendrick Jennifer, who also go by the name Pretty Ricky or James Howard Collier Jr. This man was convicted in 2016 after pleading guilty for moving large amounts of cocaine and drug money between Baltimore and Texas. He is currently serving a 20-year sentence. The U.S. District Attorney's Office said the Kingpin's Jennifer Drug Trafficking Organization. Now this man have an organization distributed at least 450 kilograms of cocaine with a street value of approximately $15 million in Baltimore, Woodridge, and Virginia. So Betty, his wife, was in the process of divorce from him when she was murdered. She got married to Chris Attoh in October of 2018, and that made her still legally married to Kendrick Jennifer. So that's already illegal. So it was reported that the actor's late wife's family revealed that she had been getting multiple threats before she was finally killed. And then a family source reportedly told the media that Jennifer had received threatening messages for some time. According to that report, the family said they never expected that the threatening messages could result in Jennifer's gruesome murder. So then Chris Attoh broke his silence on the incident by tweeting, #Chris Attoh. 1. Remember to look up to the stars and not down at your feet. 2. Never give up. Work gives. That was it. He never said anything about his wife's death. He never broke any news to his fans. He was just living his life, doing his films. The Chris we all know didn't really say much about the incident. And then KTXS Channel 12 News reported that they found over 56 pages of documents in Prince George's County courthouse between Betty and her husband Kendrick Jennifer. Both of them were filing for divorce at the same time. She married Kendrick in 1999 and had twins that are both 18 now. Kendrick filed for a divorce on April 9th because Betty was unfaithful to him. He asked for a joint custody of their 2 children with alimony. And then on April 15th, Betty also filed her own divorce citing adultery, then filed for a sole custody for their 2 children with split assets. So you can imagine there's this custody battle going on, and meanwhile, Kendrick was in prison when he was served Betty's divorce papers. And then he too was like, well, we can iron it out in court, you know. I don't mind if I'm behind bars, I'm still gonna divorce, you know. I don't care, she's unfaithful to me. And the woman argued, yeah, he's also, unfaithful to me, so it's best that we both go our separate ways. And then less than a month after submitting her court documents, she was shot to death with nearly a dozen witnesses. So to date, the police are yet to find her killer. That's the end of the story. I promised I was going to give a shout out to one of my subscribers, and today's shout out goes to Mayor Nonso. Happy New Year in advance to you and yours, ma'am. To the viewers, if this is your first time watching my video, you are in the right place. Just do me a favor by clicking on the red box below to like this video and subscribe to my channel so that you won't miss a thing going forward. And to my returning viewers, thanks for coming back, and please hit the like button so that you can keep my channel going. You're the best. So thank you so much for watching, and have yourself a happy new year.